Okay, here we are live on Facebook, and we're also here live in Tulsa, Oklahoma with a packed house. So my name's Corbin, Roush. This is my wife, Holly.
Hi.
Thanks everyone for coming. How many people are here to hear about Vasayo? Raise your hand. How many are here about the garage sale? Raise your hand. Okay, good. You're at the right spot. We don't have a garage sale today. But I'm sure you guys are wanting to come hear about it, hear about the launch, hear about what I'm calling is the 5 pillars for a legacy company. In this industry, you have to have a certain amount of things in order to be successful, and I believe we have all those lined up, and we're going to talk about those, and we're going to go through a quick PowerPoint just to show you, and then I'll go over some of the comp plan things. I know some of you are real interested about how you can make money at this by sharing the product with people. But first of all, a little background on Holly and I. We got involved in this industry 11 years ago. She's the one that said yes, and I said over my dead body. How many of you have said that about network marketing? How many of you swore off that you would never do it again? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. You know, I think everybody got in at one point thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to make all this money, and they end up not being able to. The products didn't deliver, the company didn't deliver, and they end up fading out. And that was kind of my understanding of the industry. We had never done it before, but I just told Holly, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the one that friends run from us. I don't want a garage full of junk that nobody can use. And first of all, nobody makes any money at this. And she kind of agreed with me for about 72 hours. It was the first time for 72 hours she agreed and didn't do something on her own. But then she came to me and said, hey, I think I want to do that product. And I said, fine, whatever. Just leave me out of it. Probably the biggest mistake I made is I told her whatever money she makes is hers, and I don't want to hear about it again. And then $14 million later, I'm still wondering where the money is, and she gives me a weekly allowance is what has happened. No, but she gets in and she learns a system on how to build, and that's what we're here to start showing everybody is the system, because some of you are going to get it, and some of you are going to run with it, and some of them are going to sit around saying, God, I wish I would have listened. Because I believe about every 10 years a company like this comes along, and that's what we're sitting on right now. Over the last 10 years, Holly went out and I went out, and we just started building this with anyone we could possibly imagine. We always led with the product. That's so important to do, is get people to become brand loyal. When they become brand loyal and love the products, they don't quit. If you get them in just for a get-rich-quick or make a bunch of quick money, they're going to be gone within a few weeks if they're not making get-rich-quick kind of money. So we want everybody to get excited about the product. That's what we did in the previous company. Rose to the second highest in the company. We helped create 185 millionaires in the Monavie was the company we're with. We had 14 of them right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which was just crazy. And the rest is kind of history. And then this last July, the owner of Monavie's non-compete was up. And we heard about it, and we just reached out to him, and we said, we want to hear what's going on. He goes, well, I don't even have a product yet. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. And I said, it doesn't matter. If you're going to potentially do this, we want to meet with you. And we hopped on a plane, and we flew out, and we met with him. And we wanted to hear what he was doing, why he was wanting to do this, what was his passion, how could a guy that made that kind of money, that Monavie went to $1 billion, close to $1 billion, like $950 million in annual sales in year 3. Think about that. That's faster than Microsoft. That's faster than Gatorade. That's faster than Google. $1 billion in 3 years. Selling a juice that was $40. I mean, that's crazy. So I wanted to hear why in the world would he want to do this. And I sat down with him, and Holly and I just started asking him some questions. And the guy has plenty of money. He doesn't need to do this for money. And he said, you know what, God gave Carrie and I, his wife, a certain group, gifts of talents. And he said that if he didn't honor those, he's going to have to answer for it one day. He goes, I can't just go play golf, and I just can't go vacation the rest of my life. I've got to go impact people. I've got to go give people hope through this industry. So I have to honor God with those talents. So I looked over at Holly. She's grinning ear to ear, and I said, oh my gosh, here we go again. It's time to buckle up. And so we waited for him to come out and tell us that there's a product available, what the product was, and then we said, we're all in, we want to do this. And the product, what I love about this product, and I don't really know if, I'll kind of skip ahead, but then we'll go over this PowerPoint. What I love about it is we're not the first to market, but we're going to be the best to market, and that's what is important. These products are already good products. The ingredients have been out. There's studies, there's research, there's science behind all these products that's coming out. But what we have done is disrupted the market by coming up with a delivery system that nobody else has in this space. This liposome technology is flat out crazy. It delivers stuff directly into the bloodstream. It's biodeliverable. So when people take these products, they are going to feel things, they're going to see things immediately that the other products do not. So that's the reason why I'm saying lead with the product. Get people, I mean, how many people know someone that's using a multivitamin? You know, how big are those suckers? They're like this, take them twice a day, and most of them end up going right through you. Well, ours aren't this big, and ours are this big, and it's wrapped in liposomes, which your body is going to recognize as pure nutrition. I need that stuff, and it's going to deliver it directly into the bloodstream and give you the delivery that you were supposed to have with those big old monster tablets. So this is the liposome technology. This Dr. Emmett Blair is a PhD, I believe, from Cal Berkeley. He just won an award, a major award going up against pharmaceutical companies for emerging product lines with this technology. We've locked him in. He's an exclusive just to our company, and he is going to be on the helping come up with new product lines. These are the first 5 that we started with. This is just our initial product offering. We picked 5 big categories. We've got a vitamin and mineral. We've got one product that we think is going to be our home run, and it's going to be called Neuro, and it's for the brain. The ingredients that are in our Neuro have been proven through science to help stimulate the brain, help with recall, help with all these different things that your brain needs. Well, the problem's always been is how do you get those ingredients to the brain? Well, the liposomes help do that. We think that's going to be our flagship product. Then we have an anti-aging antioxidant that has the acai in it, and that is going to be like a gel spray that you spray into your mouth. Again, the tongue is tissue. It's going to absorb it into the tongue. It's going to deliver the anti-aging antioxidants that you need. Then we've got an energy. How many people need energy? How many people back there pounding coffee already? Well, this is going to be a spray. You again spray it into your mouth. It absorbs through the tongue. It's going to give you the energy. The ingredients on it, again, are all natural that are proven to help raise and boost energy levels, not cause the big spike and crash, but a sustained energy. And then the one I'm most excited about is the sleep. Again, a little spray. You hit it. It's got all the ingredients that are known to all naturally help people rest, fall asleep. It's also got a brain detox in it. Your brain, when you go to sleep, is supposed to detox itself. A little guy come in there and brush all the cobwebs out. This product has that ingredient that's going to do that. So it's just 5 amazing, amazing categories that we are beyond excited about. So, who do you need to share these with? Okay, people are always asking, who? Everybody. Everybody. As you're building your list of people, think of 2 different things. Who do I know that needs this type of product? And then who do I know that has influence with people that would like to make some extra money at this? The best story I heard is someone put their trash man on their list. Okay? A guy in Florida signed up his trash man. Not thinking the trash man's going to be able to go kill this thing and make all this money. But that trash man went and shared it with someone on his route that had the means to sign up a bunch of people. Because he did that, the guy that did have the means went out and built a large business. That trash man became one of the wannabe millionaires. So I'm not saying go wait out at the curb for your trash man to come around, but don't prejudge anybody when you're sharing them with this product, okay? Another example, Bo Van Pelt, PGA golfer, still has, I think, the lowest round at the Masters on the final day. Who would have thought to talk to him? Guy has plenty of money. He's doing well. He's got all his endorsements. A guy in Florida reached out to him. Bo put Holly and I on his list. He reached out to Holly and I. We grew a big business underneath him. He signed up somebody in Indiana. Somebody in Indiana grew a big business. Bo ended up making millions of dollars in Monterey. So don't prejudge anybody as you're going out looking for people. And don't quit. We're going to have the most amazing way to show this product to people through an app. Everybody, if you're $49.95 when you enroll, you're going to get an app. And in that app's going to have all these videos, sizzle videos. You're going to be able to send someone a quick 2, 3, 4-minute video, and you're going to have the ability through that app, it's going to beep you back when they've watched the video. So I'm going to have you guys, instead of just sending out mass text to everybody, pick up the phone, call them. Hey, I found something I'm real excited about that's going to help people out and maybe make some extra money. You interested? No. Good, I'm going to send you this video anyway. I want you to watch it. If they say yes, I'm going to send you this video. I want you to watch it. We believe it's going to take 4 to 5 exposures before you're going to get people to want to join you. Okay? No questions. Hold until the end.
Is that available on the 3rd?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the app will be available. It's going to have a PowerPoint presentation on it. It's going to have all the videos. It's going to have the product information. PDFs you'll be able to immediately email to people. It's going to be a mobile office app. It's going to be spectacular. Most companies charge $20 a month for that app. Ours is $49.95 as you enroll, and you get it for the year with that $49.95. So again, we want to try not to nickel and dime people as they're joining this business. We want to put tools in front of them that's going to help them become successful. All right, let's get back to this. There is a business opportunity. There are 8 different ways that you can make money through this. All right, 8 different ways, not just one. So don't just fixate on just one. You can. We want to teach people right off the bat to make $500 a month. I mean, the Harvard 10 years ago, I think they've since probably done some new studies, but 10 years ago there was a study that said $500 a month would substantially change the lives of an American family. How many people could do something extra with $500 a month? Well, then after we get there, let's get to $1,000 a month. Think about that, an extra $12,000, $1,000 a month raise. What would you have to do at work to get an extra $1,000 raise? I know that Darren over here doesn't give his workers $1,000 raises, but he's now giving them an opportunity to show them how they can make that extra $1,000. But then after that, we want to get everybody to $1,000 a week. I mean, that's pretty substantial, right? What can you do with an extra $52,000 a year? Now go to your boss and say, hey, will you give me a $52,000 a year raise, and see where that gets you? It's not going to get very far. But I believe with this opportunity, if you guys will follow this system, plug in, not try to reinvent the wheel. Do the things that you're going to see online that we're showing, the meetings we're doing, just start doing them yourself. You can have amazing success. So that's our goal. So then we want to, I like how Down says we're not going to go be the fastest company to $1 billion. We're not going to go create all these millionaires. We're going to go change 1 million lives. And if we can do that, guess what? Then we'll go find another 1 million lives. So this is how it works. This is one of the ways. Team commissions, okay? Don't just think this is the only way to make money. This is just one of the 8. And it's actually not the most lucrative. This is the second highest way you can make money. Okay, you get in. It's called a binary. You get a spot. You're going to have a left leg that you have to build, and you have a right leg that you have to build. Everyone that gets in has to build 2 legs. Okay? These P's on here represent the personal people that you are enrolling. Every time someone buys any product, when we get started, there's these different packages. You don't have to buy one of these, but I encourage you to buy one of these. It's the best way to get enough product in your hand to go out and start sharing the product and selling the product to people. The best package right now is called the Founders Pack. And the way the Founders Pack works is it's $1,500. There's 7,500 of those for the United States and Canada. And once those are gone, they will never open them up again. And what they're doing with those packages, the people that buy those qualify for 2% profit sharing with the company. They're going to take 2% of the global commissionable volume into a pool, and the people that hit gold or above for the full quarter, and gold is not that difficult to obtain. There was 52 families at Metro Christian Academy with Monavie that hit the rank of gold. Okay? So there's lots of opportunities for gold out there. You hit gold, maintain it for the quarter, you get shares in that pool. Okay, so it's a great way to make extra income. It could be paying you, extra $1,000 a quarter to who knows. It just depends on how well the company does. But once those Founders Club packages are gone, they will not open them up again. So it's exclusive. It's kind of like I am a founding member of the sale. So then, after that...
Who all got Founders?
Yeah, who all got Founders?
Okay,
Oh,
awesome.
wow, that is awesome.
Good.
The next one is the value package. This one will always be here. This is probably the package for the person that says, yep, I want to build this. I'm going to do well. I'm going to tear it out. I want to go make some money. It's $889, and it's 600 CV. So in that... Oh, go back.
Oh, I was going to show this packages.
Okay, yeah, there's the packages. So that's all the product you get with the packages. The next one's the premium package, which is $599, 400 CV. Then there's a brand partner introductory package, which is $329, 240 CV. Remember that package. That's a great package to start if you're wanting to build this business, okay? And then under that, the customer introductory package, which is $239 and 160 CV. So great packages to get started. So all of these, you heard me say they all had points. They have CV attached to them. The largest one's 600 CV. So when you buy those packages, or you sign somebody up that buys those packages, whichever leg you put them on, so if these two over here bought Founders, and this one bought a Founders, and this guy bought the Premium. These guys would have 960 points deposited into the right leg, and 960 and a 400 would go over there on the other leg. Let's say the other people just went out and bought 40-point products or 55-point products. All those points are stored in those legs. Then they run what's called a cycle. So every few minutes, the back office is going to go out, the computer program is going to go look in your tree to see how many points are in there. And at the second, one side has 240 points, and the other side has 480 points. It's called a cycle, and they're going to deposit $25 into your bank account, into the bank section of your back office. They don't pay you immediately. It stays. They pay you every week. So then it's going to go out again the next couple minutes, and it's going to look for another 240, 480. So let's say there's 500 on one side and 240. It's going to take that 240 from the left leg. It's going to take the 480 from the right leg, and it's going to let that 20 points stay there. You don't lose it. It's like rollover minutes. Anyone remember the old rollover minutes from AT&T and all that? We have rollover points. They always stay there. So if this side got really, really big and was doing a couple thousand points, and this one was still just hitting 240, they would hit the 240, they would hit the 480 from the 1,000, and let you roll over the 520 points for the next cycle. So you never lose it. That's awesome. As long as you buy a minimum of 80 CV, which is about $115. Okay, so you pick which product you want to be able to achieve that. So let's go back. I'm jumping all over the place. This is commissionable volume. This is one way you make money. Flip it. Whatever the next one. There's commissions on sales. There's personal product bonuses. There's team bonuses, and there's rewards for helping others succeed. Do we not have all the ways you make money on there? Oh, I thought we did. Okay, there's a product introductory bonus. So every time I go sign somebody up, personally enroll someone, and they buy that Founders Kit, okay? If they go out and buy the Founders Kit, there's 960 points. Because I personally enrolled them, and I'm on a minimum 80 CV, which is my personal products I'm buying, I get 20% of their CV as a bonus. No, it's card 3 over here. So I would get 96 times 2, which is $192. So for me, signing someone up on that Founder, I get that kind of money. If they go out and they buy the brand partner introductory package, which is 240 CV, I would get a $48 bonus. So every time I personally enroll someone, that's a way to help put money into your pocket. So that's the first bonus.
Does everyone understand that?
Get 20%. It's called a PIB, Product Introductory Bonus. There is also a customer sales bonus. Okay? And this one is real simple. You're going to get 20%. If you sign up a customer, there's going to be a way for someone to go to your self-replicated site and click, I just want to be a customer. I'm not interested in building. And they're going to go buy some different products. You're going to get 20% of whatever they buy in your back office. Then if you get 4 to 7 customers, you're going to get a $150 bonus. And if you get 7 to 10 customers, you're going to get a, where is it? Oh, I'm sorry, the first one's $50 bonus. The second one, if you get 7 or more, $150 bonus. So every time you hit that amount of customers, they're going to give you that. So that's the first way they're going to make. Then the product introductory bonus, that's the second way you make money. Then we've got a new promotion we just launched, and I want to show you guys that one. It's called the Power of 3 bonus. And the main thing is on this one, you have to be on a minimum 80-point CV. Okay, so you have to personally be purchasing 80 points a month to be able to do this. So now, how do you do it? The best way is most people are going to go out and buy one of these packages. So if you buy a package that's worth 240 CV or more, you qualify for this. That's one way you qualify. The second way you qualify is by accumulating over time your personal purchases or any customer purchases that a customer that you put in equals the 240 CV. You qualify now for this promotion. So most people that join to want to build are going to buy one of those packages right off the bat. Okay, so the minimum package we talked about in order to qualify for this one is the brand introductory package that's $329. That gets you the 240 and you're ready to go. Now, The backbone of this business is putting one on your left leg and one on your right leg and then just repeating that over and over again. When you put one on your left that also accumulates that 240 and one on your right that also does the 240, they're going to give you a $50 bonus. When the person you put in now goes and does the same thing, puts one on their left and one on their right that does the 240, and the person on the right goes out and puts one on their left and one on their right that does the 240, they're going to give you another $100 bonus. So you're going to get a total of $150 bonus. But it's better than that, because every time you enroll a new person, on your left and on your right, you get to go do this again. So it's not just the first time you put somebody in. Every time you put one left, one right, go help them do the same thing, you're going to get the 50, the 150. And this starts January 10th. So you guys, if you put in 10 people and you help those 10 people, I'll go put in their 10 people, and they've done the same, you're going to make some really good money. And this is a promotion that's going to run through the end of March. So it's basically rewarding you for building your business the proper way. Everybody understand that one? There is a video on this on Corbin and Holly's Facebook page. So if you go to Corbin and Holly Facebook page, there is a video drawing this out. Just watch it over and over again. When Holly first got started in the business, she just would watch videos over and over and over again. Samantha McKee would come over and show her how the comp plan worked just over and over. And then finally it just clicks. It's like a foreign language. Eventually this is all going to click.
Now, you say January 10th, but they'll get paid right away. It's just once the product ships and the volume goes in.
Yeah.
If they've been building their Power 3 right now.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Just clarifying that.
Thank you. Then there's a rank advancement bonus. This is once you really start making some good money and start moving up through the ranks. There's a $100,000 bonus up to $1 million bonus. Some people will hit that. We talked about the team commissions. There's also a team matching bonus. On this one, you have to purchase or through customer purchases equal 160 CV in a month. Okay, so if you personally are buying 80 and then you have two customers that are going out and buying, one's buying 55 points, the other's buying 35, there are 45 and 35, there's your 80 points. You now qualify for matching bonus. And the way this works is, let's say I go out and I enroll Kevin Wilson. And Kevin Wilson goes out and he makes $1,000 this week. Well, I am going to make off of Kevin Wilson 20% of what he made once I hit the rank of bronze. So bronze is real easy to obtain and hit. So now my goal is to help Kevin make as much money as he can, because I'm going to make, if he makes 1,000, I'm going to make 200. If he makes 10,000, I'm going to make 1,000. Then I'm going to try to hit the next rank, which is silver. And when I do that, not only do I make 20% off what Kevin does, but let's say Kevin puts in Jill. I'm going to make 20% off Kevin, and I'm going to make 10% off what Jill makes. So it's called a matching bonus, and it goes up to 7 people removed from the first person you put in. But if you put in 20 people, you get it on all 20 people and 7 people removed from them. This is the most lucrative way to make money in this business. You will have people make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a week just off this particular bonus. It's where the crazy, crazy money comes in. And then there's also going to be trips. How many people like free trips? I like free trips. It's much better than the ones you pay for. There's also going to be some loyalty programs that are put into place. So those are the ways that the company's going to pay to help people make money. Again, don't think you have to learn them all right now. The most important thing you can do right now is start talking to people. How many people know somebody in the room right now that you wish you'd have invited and somebody else already invited them? Yeah? That's the way, that's how fast this thing will start going. And don't just think Tulsa, Oklahoma. You will start building a business in Dallas. You'll start building a business in Houston, Kansas City, Chicago. If you'll just start building your list and start thinking of people from no matter where they are. Products ship January 10th. First commission will be a week later. We pay 1 week after product ships.
January 18th, we all get a paycheck.
January 18th, yeah. And then January 3rd, how many people paid the $49.95 and picked out one of the packages? Raise your hand. Okay, if you have not gone in and been enrolled, you need to pay your $49.95 and you need to pick a package. I encourage you, the founders packs are about gone. You want to get one of those founders. You don't want to wait if that makes sense to you. Basically, I look at a founders as you're betting on yourself. past success. Holly, you want to talk about anything?
So January 3rd, that's when everyone will get charged on their credit card, just so you know that. So that's January 3rd, product ship the 10th. You will get an email soon that tells about how to set up your pay hub. You get paid weekly, so it'll either be on a Visa check card or you can choose your checking or savings account, so you'll be able to set all of that up. And then every week, I don't remember what day of the week, it's usually around a Tuesday, so the pay period will run Monday through Sunday. And then your check will be deposited, or your money will be deposited on your check card, whatever you decide to do. So a message will go out on that. Was there anything else? Any questions on the comp plan that you guys have, or you want us to draw out the tree, or any questions you guys have?
I have a question. What is the app name?
Oh, it's going to be called Vasayo.
Okay.
And so you guys will get a message out there. You'll get an email from the company when that app is ready.
Okay.
I've got kind of a mock-up of it. It's on my phone. So at the end of this, I'll kind of show you, but it's just a Vasayo. So you'll look for that in the App Store.
We never filled out our social security numbers on those applications.
That's good.
Yeah, you won't do that until you're going to get paid. So once you're going to receive a check, you'll get a pop-up that will come up into your back office that asks you then to put that in there.
Okay.
So those who aren't making a check aren't going to have to give their social.
Okay.
But once you do, you'll have to in order to be paid.
Because you're 1099.
That's a great question.
Any other questions?
Is there any way around paying taxes?
That's funny.
Birth, death, taxes. And back here?
Corbin, we have to enroll some people, we initially enroll them as some founders, and they maybe change their mind, and just want to be a brand partner. You can't change that in the back office, right?
No, you have to
email.
contact.
So email support.
Okay.
So
They
email
can do it.
support at vasayo.com and they can switch the package for you. Same with if some people started on a smaller package and they want to upgrade to a founders, they just shoot them an email as well.
So the product, the 80 CB that you need to achieve every single month. Now the products, those are 30-day supplies each. So
Yes.
if I'm taking this energy or the multivitamin, in 30 days it's going to be gone anyway.
Yep.
So it makes I need to reorder
Yep.
that.
It's called a loyalty convenience program, so it just immediately shows up at your door. But it's not like the Columbia Record House where you could never, some of you are too young for that, but you pay a penny and get 10 albums and never be able to discontinue it. That's not what we're doing.
So you think of your LCP as the product that you and your family would use. And so I always order enough that we would use, and then I order the packages as products to share with people. So remember when you're buying, if it's the founders or whatever package you're buying, that's your inventory that you can use to sell to friends as well. So maybe you create some customers through that purchase. You're going to get, I think it is 5 or 6 of each of the products in the founders pack. Now that's product for you to share with your friends. Maybe they just say, I want to buy a bottle. So you can let them buy some of the product to try it. Another reason I like to have inventory on hand is when you get a friend started. Say I sponsor Jill. Jill's ready to go. She has to wait 5 to 6 days for a product to ship. If I have enough product on hand, I can give Jill one of each, get her started. She can start trying it, start getting results. And now she's 6 days ahead of the game rather than waiting on her product. When hers gets in, then she'll get it back. If I had no inventory, I wouldn't be able to share that with them to get it started. And January 3rd, we'll start being charged. The 10th that will ship, and I can promise you, whoever has the most product coming to their house wins, because that's more product you can get out there on the street. So make sure it's hard, especially a nutrition product, to be like, well, yeah, just order from this catalog. It's like you wouldn't go to a clothing store and they just have catalogs for you to choose from and you order the product. It's better for them to feel it, to taste it, to share it. So make sure that you have enough on hand for that.
Yes.
When will they establish retail pricing?
They will do a suggested one soon. We're working on that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but just right now, just sell for whatever you want on the suggested retail, usually 20% markup.
Yeah, they don't have it yet.
Any other questions? Now's the time. Yes, ma'am.
Down on the enrollment, can you go ahead and get your customers enrolled if they just click that customer button?
So I heard, and I haven't even seen it, but in the back office, there's now where you can do customers. And so they don't physically go into the tree, but they can just place orders. Another way to do customers is just through your self-replicated website. So whatever your username is, .vasayo.com, that's where customers can go order product. It will go into your back office and you'll get the 20% commission off of whatever they order. So just remember, customers don't go into the tree. That's just somebody who says, I want to try the product. I don't want to build the business. That's where a customer would go. And then later they may switch and decide, hey, I love this product, I'm gonna tell people, they can switch to a brand partner, pay the $49.95, and then go into the tree.
Some important dates for you to remember. When's the Tulsa meeting?
When is the Tulsa meeting? January 9th?
Matt,
What?
January 9th.
January 9th.
at the Tulsa Technology Center,
In
at the west entrance. Everybody went to the east entrance last time. It's the far west entrance.
Make sure you mark
7
that
o'clock.
down, start telling friends, get as many people there as you can.
We want to fill it. We'll do the work for you. Bring as many guests, many brand new brand partners that you can get there. There's a call tomorrow night. Oh, the meeting on the what date was it? The 11th. 9th is at 7 o'clock. Get there a few minutes early. There's a call tomorrow night at
7 p.m.
7 p.m. our time. Dallin Larson will be on the call. Holly and I will be on the call, and another couple that are out tearing it up, doing well. It's great to hear stories of people's success. Stories sell, facts tell. Remember that. Share stories of people's success. That's going to help go a lot further than talking science of the product.
So make sure you get on the Vasayo Facebook page. On there are the details of the call. The phone number is on there. So go to the Vasayo Facebook page because every update from the company's there. And go to the Corbin and Holly, and it's A-N-D spelled out, Holly, our Facebook page. We're putting as many details out there as possible too. And then that call will be recorded so you can listen to it later as well. So make sure you know that.
Get guests on it.
Our first national launch will be in Las Vegas the end of May, so it's May 29th through the 31st. You're going to want to be a part of that. It will sell out. I think it's, I don't remember how many seats.
5,000 and we sold over that in founders kits, and every founders kit gets a ticket. So you want to
Make
definitely.
sure to plan. So more details on that will be out next week on the website for you to be able to go buy your tickets and then your hotel.
The founders kit with the ticket to Vegas, is that for 2 people or for
It's for one.
Well,
For one, and that gets you into, that's your
It's
meeting
not your,
ticket.
just the meeting ticket. Anything else? Anything on comp plan,
Does
guys?
everyone
Now's the
understand
time
the
to
tree,
ask.
how to enroll people?
When will samples be available for us to order?
That will all come out January 10th. So they're in your back office now. You can order them. So they're samples of energy and sleep. So they're 5 for $10. So those are in your back office that you can
Get
go
5
order.
CV and for.
Yep. They're 5 individual packages.
And that's how I am going to build, guys. This is real important as you want to follow what works, okay? Whoever has the most samples out will win, I promise you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bunch of those samples, and I'm just going to start giving them to everyone I can. Also, your business cards are going to be available. You can go to the back office. Is it up now?
It's not up now, but it should be any day.
Get your cards. Every time you hand out a sample, give a business card. I'm also going to be sampling to people I know are home runs, the full month supply. I don't care. I want it in their hands. Fast. I want to mass hit as many people as I can.
And here's the exciting thing is we are in pre-launch, so it's neat that there's these questions that we don't fully have the answers on everything yet, or the business cards are still getting put in the back office, the banners, all of that. And that shows how brand new this is. When we first started in Montague, the company was 9 months old. Today, we really haven't even officially launched until January 3rd. So there are going to be times that you're like, oh, I want to answer to this. There's going to be maybe a little bit of heartache. But just work with us through this because 6 months, 9 months, a year down the road, you're going to be so thankful that you are in this house on whatever we are, December 27th. Don't 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now go, man, I was at the Roush's house and I didn't tell anyone and I quit too soon, because this is a company that's going to be around for years and years. I can promise you that people who said no years ago to us are really kind of coming today because they wish they hadn't said no, or they wish they would have done something with it. So this is your chance. And the fact that really Tulsa is, it's like Dallin called it the other day, the epicenter of Vasayo. Dallin Larson's the founder, by the way, of Vasayo. That's pretty exciting. I mean, that Tulsa's kind of the first to hear about it. But don't think just Tulsa. Don't go, man, everyone I know is starting to hear about it here in Tulsa. I remember when I started back then, and the founder called, Dallin had called me, he said, your business isn't going to be just Tulsa. All of a sudden, someone in Tulsa is going to lead you to Kansas City or Minneapolis or California or overseas. That's what's going to happen here. You're not just thinking your backyard. That's what you want to start with, but eventually your backyard is going to have family and friends all over the country. And with technology today, with the webinars and the Zoom meetings, all of that you can use, you can physically be in people, or you can be in people's homes without physically being there because you can use the technology. So take advantage of that. The Vasayo app's going to be great. There's all the different webinar hosting meetings you can do where you can have your face on there, they can see you. We did a meeting for a couple in Florida that they just put us on their TV screen in Florida. So here we were in their home, they had a couple hundred people, and we were on the TV screen, and we were just right here in Tulsa. So there's ways that you can leverage technology and kind of be everywhere.
Anything else? Yes?
Yeah, real quick on the samples, right? So I know there's 2 out right now. Is that simply because those are the ones that are going to notice
Yes.
the results?
Yeah, like the neuro and the antioxidant and the multivitamin, it's not going to be something you take and, wow, you know, you want that with the energy, and the sleep's going to do that.
Okay.
So does everyone understand the tree and how to build to the outside left and right and kind of how that works? I mean,
Yeah, we understand how you build the outside,
Okay.
but there is a question that came up from one of my people I enrolled, and he's looking forward as he becomes higher up, that I think he watched one of your videos, Corbin, and he said that you made a comment that you don't ever want to build to other
Correct.
downlines, inside legs, and he's wondering why that is, because that would be crucial to help people realize that you're helping them build their team at some point to advance them so that you advance.
you're building their team by building their outside.
Okay, you get in, you got a left leg and a right leg. You're going to put somebody here and then somebody here. When you've done that and they bought product and you bought product, you're active and qualified to start making money. It's that simple, okay? Now your next person is going to go, so these are your personals. Your next person's either going to go to this spot or this spot. But let's say this person over here gets busy and they put one here and one here and one here. You're going to look at your tree and say, well, I got to get this leg caught up. So I'm going to put my next personal here. Okay? But then this guy, he's got to build this leg, and he shares this leg with you. Now, why do we say, when we say build the A-frame, that means you only put people on these outside positions. The beauty of a binary, which means 2, is you only have to build 2 spots. Okay? So, if this person right here can't put somebody right there, why would you want to put somebody right there? Then that means, let's say you put the personal here, that means now you got to build another leg. Because now that person's going to say, hey, why aren't you putting people down below me? So now you're going to have to put people here, and then here, and pretty soon all you're making is little clusters. There's never any momentum. What you want is momentum. You want to be able to tell someone, I've got 10 people below you. If you just start filling in clusters, you never create that momentum, and now you're working multiple positions. The way we did this is by teaching over time. For someone that's a builder that's able to do it, you want to be able to put 20 people personally on each spot on the outsides. Because that keeps it simple. Build 2 positions. 20-20 is what we want. And then out of those 20, you're going to get lots and lots and lots of customers that are running through your business. So the main reason to answer your question is simplicity. It builds a big power leg on each leg, keeps going, and it rewards all these personals. They're seeing people that are dropping below. Everyone has to build one leg by themselves and share a leg with the upline. Does that help?
So I always tell people you have a shared leg with your sponsor and then a team leg you're in charge of. So nobody should think, hey, my sponsor is going to come build both my legs. So you have one that you share with your sponsor and one you build on your own. And so you're team captain, and that's how I kind of like to share it with people. Also, when you're building to the outside, you're telling your team, like, I'm the sure thing. I'm going to be helping you. I'm going to be placing people down there. I'm sticking to this. And so at the end of the day, I know I'm doing my part. Now they need to do their part, doing their 20-20. It's no give me and help someone get something to create rank. They need to do that for themselves.
I mean, the best example I can give is this guy goes and puts somebody here. So he's now sharing this leg with his upline, and now he's going to build this leg with himself and the people he puts in. So now this guy is sharing this leg with him, and he's got to build this leg, but he's sharing this leg. And it just continues. Now this guy is sharing this leg and building this leg. So no matter where you are, you're building your outside legs, outside left, outside right, and you're sharing a leg with your upline. And all points. So the point, this guy orders 500 points. It's going here, 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 and up. All those people get credit for those 500 points. So if a guy was down here and ordered 500 points, they'd go here, here, here. So all the points all roll up. Yes?
So far, I've only gotten a couple people in, but I've had, Jill has been nice enough to put them into the tree. But I didn't see anywhere on the form where you'd say, yeah, I want this person on my right leg or my left leg. How do we go about doing that? Do you physically see the tree when you're signing somebody in?
Holly, I'll help with
Yep,
that one.
so here we go. So here's the,
You're not married.
oh shoot, I'm not married. Hang on. So this is your back office, by the way, which is vcloud.vasayo.com, and you're gonna enter your username and password.
Slide it up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. So this is your back office. This is where you're just gonna play around. You can't hurt it. But to enroll someone, you can go to View My Tree. And when you go to View My Tree, it will show you kind of the open spots. So here, right here, this white, right here, this little, that's his right leg.
So you can just pick
So
on.
you pick it, and then it'll ask for the information, and you enroll them.
Okay.
If I wanted to go down his left leg, I open this up and go all the way down to the bottom left leg, and that's where I can put the person in.
So when you go look at your tree and you see this little bunch, those are people. You click on those and they open up further, and then they open up further.
What's the best way to have that set up in the back office for those that either through social media or some other way go in and enroll?
Okay, as soon as we go live and actual products start shipping, you can have a default that says always go to my lesser leg.
Which is right here. So you would go to My Accounts. So what happens, just so you know, because there's no volume running through your tree right now, because no products run, if you set your default to the lesser leg, the company doesn't really recognize the lesser leg. The system doesn't. Once volume goes through, it will recognize the lesser leg, because it will see there's this much volume on this leg, this much on this leg, this is lesser. I'm going to default that person to their lesser leg. So starting January 3rd, once the credit cards are charged, that volume will go in there and you'll know. So you go to My Account Settings, My Account, and then go to My Account Settings. And then you'll go over here to Preferences. And then here's the personal preferences. You can set which leg you want the people to go to. So you can select how you want to do the left leg, because maybe that's where you're going to build for a while, the right leg, or the lesser. So once product ships, it'll automatically default to the lesser leg. Now you can send people to your self-replicated website. They can enroll on their own, and the company will default them to the leg that you need them to. So make sure you set that preference before they go enroll.
And then also another important thing is
Oh, and push
looking down
save. I'm
here.
sorry, at the bottom there's save. Make sure you do save at the very bottom once you do it.
So hit the save button. But also, especially as we're launching, Holly and I and a lot of people in this room are going to start traveling and going to help you build in different markets. You're going to want to be able to know where we're at. You need to check the emails. I know it's a pain. You're going to get some emails, but you want to be able to read those emails. I know today's society, nobody reads emails anymore. It is, when we're getting started, it will be the lifeblood of communication. You're going to get emails from us that say, hey, Corbin and Holly are in Dallas on the 5th. You want to open those emails so you can start reaching out to people in Dallas and saying, hey, go to this meeting. So make sure you're checking the boxes that you want the email.
And we are going to Dallas January 12th, McKinney.
January 12th in
So
McKinney.
details will be out soon on that.
Corbin,
Yes.
I mean, so many people have helped other people enroll. I would encourage everybody to go into their back office, make sure their address is correct, their email is correct, their credit card information is correct
Yep.
before January 3rd.
Did everyone hear that? Make sure if somebody else enrolled you and you haven't been to your back office, go check your information. Make sure it's 100% accurate with your credit card information, your shipping address, that everything's good.
You would go to account setting and go to your order history, because if you ordered a Founders, especially because those are going to sell out, I think they'll sell out in the next week or so. I figure the first week of launch they'll probably sell out, first 2 weeks. So make sure you get the order history and it's in your account so that there was no glitch or something and accidentally got taken out of there. You'd be really sad if it was gone.
Anything else? We'll let everybody.
Can you just explain, because I have a lot of people who want to know what your initial process is on how to place people, because you say it really well as far as keeping people together who can build a team together.
Yeah. So people always ask, is there strategy in building your legs? And there really isn't strategy at all, because you never know who's going to be your biggest builder. Some of our biggest ones were ones who said, I'm just going to use the product, I'm not going to tell anybody. But they believed in the product, they felt something, so they shared it with everyone, and they were some of our biggest builders. The only strategy I would say is keeping family together. You wouldn't want to put a sister here and a sister here, because now they're competing against each other. You put a sister here and a sister here, so all that volume rolls up through each other. So keep family together. I always tell people I'd like them to put the very first person they sponsor on the shared leg, because you want to make sure you're sticking to it, so give them the benefit of putting them on the shared leg if you can. If you've already done something different, fine, but you can kind of teach this going forward. The other thing is close friends. You might have two friends that are best friends, they do everything together. So they're going to have a very similar list. So don't put them on opposite legs, keep them kind of in the same leg. At the same time, you may have a ton of friends that have mutual friends. At some point, you have to split them up and put them on different legs. When I had started before, I have 3 boys in 3 different grades, so I kind of kept a group of moms together from one grade and the other moms over here from another. But we always teach everyone, work together no matter what leg. I don't tell people, like, you're on my left, you're on my right, oh, you're on the lesser, you're on the big, you're not on my shared. Remember, just put them in, they're going to figure out which leg. You tell them we share our right leg or we share our left leg. But that's really the only strategy in building. And like I said, when you set that preference to the lesser leg, as your team grows, the company will default that person to the leg that has the least amount of volume.
Question over here?
Just a quick question. Husbands and wives should.
One spot per household.
Great, yeah, great question. So husbands and wives, you should do one position, because again, you don't want to be splitting all of your people. You're going to work together in one team.
Hey, Matt, why don't you come up here real quick?
McKee.
But
So how do you go about adding the second name? So I signed up and I want to add my husband.
I think you could go to my account under preference, personal information, and change it there.
Just put it.
You can put in both names. If not, email support at Vasayo.com and they'll do it for you.
You can change
Product
it.
questions, tell them. You can change it in there? Okay, cool.
Also, who has product questions right now? It's like, I want some questions answered. Good, we're doing a good job. If you do have any product questions, go to productquestions@vasayo.com, and Dr. Emmett Blair is going to answer those questions for you. Matt, you got anything you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, thanks again for hosting. This is an amazing opportunity. I hope everybody's glowing onto it, going to run with it. This is a very different, non-traditional business. And I hope that you heard about every 5th or 6th word out of their mouth was leverage. This is the only place I know where you can really start leveraging your time and really get up there to where you can pass your boss in earnings real quick. So just take advantage of this. This is fun. We're going to do everything we can to help everybody in this room be successful. And we're here for questions. Hopefully we can help answer.
Let me give you the best analogy that I ever heard on this business, because everyone's busy. Everyone has jobs. Everyone is going 100 miles an hour. When I first saw this opportunity, I said, there's no way I can squeeze this into my day. There's no way. And I learned about leveraging time. If I can find 2 people that can give an hour to this a day, 5 days a week, my 5 hours of productivity just went to 15 hours. And if those 2 people can each go get 2 people to do it, my 5 hours just turned into 30 hours. And then they go get 2 people. Now I'm at 60 hours. Then I'm at 120 hours. And when that light bulb went on for me, being a guy that was working, all of us work 40 plus hours a week. When I started realizing it's not how much time I can put into it, but how many people can I find to put a little bit of time into it, I started realizing how infamous this business can be. And that's how Holly and I, getting in, never having done this before, ended up having 250,000 people in our business with Monavie. Not because we went out and sponsored 250,000 people, but we went out and put in 2, who put in 2, who became 8, became 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, all the way up to thousands upon thousands of people. And that's what everyone in this room has the opportunity to do. So how did I do it? How did I go do that when I was busy? I got up a little earlier. I encourage you, every single day, have a coffee with somebody before work and just say, hey, I want to take you to coffee and share with you something I'm real excited about. and then take them some samples, share with them. After the coffee, send them the video. So I'm going to send you a quick little video, and you'll know which videos. Every single day, instead of just taking your lunch to work, go meet somebody for lunch. Every day on the way home from work, make 2 phone calls. Every evening after the kids are in bed, do another phone call. Start doing your own home spray parties. I guess that's what we're going to call them. Start doing your own, we used to call them tasting parties. I don't know what we're going to call them here. Vasayo views, I thought those were the big ones. Vasayo view events. Start sharing this. Invite 2 to 3 friends over and ask them to invite 2 or 3 friends over. Our first home meeting, I laughed at Holly, had like 5 people showed up.
9.
9. And then it went to thousands of people. But that's how I built it. That's how Holly built it. That's how Jill, Kevin, and Emily built it. The people that had success that are in this room before, duplicate what they're doing. Do not wait. This is a chance of a lifetime in front of you. I can promise you that. I've seen it happen before. We're doing it again. Dallin Larson doesn't. The guy won the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year for the United States. Is the guy running our company. He took 2 companies to $1 billion in cumulative sales. The guy knows what he's doing. He's put the best products in front of us, the best comp plans in front of us, the best trips, the best incentives all the way around. All we have to do is talk. And you're going to get those no's, but understand this. And no doesn't mean no. It means you presented it in a way that didn't make sense to them. If they say no to the opportunity, get them to buy products. If they say they're not interested in the products or the opportunity, ask them if they know of anybody that's interested in making extra money and trying these products. Okay? Run, run, run. Now is the time. Do not wait. Okay? Attend the meetings. Get on the webinars. Become a sponge for everything. This is going to be the next biggest thing. This is going to be a legacy company that's around for years and years and years and years. And the people in this room right now are the foundation of what we're building. So go make it your team. Anything else?
I think David had a question.
Yes, David.
Do you have any information yet on what it would take to qualify for the silver?
Yes, we did. That is in your back office under the comp plan.
Under our document library, and then go to corporate documents, Vasayo Rewards Program.
I have a question.
Yes.
My son mentioned to one of his friends' fathers, who lives in a home like this, he's a millionaire, okay, about the product, and he wants to hear. He's a pharmacist. Although I consider myself...
What kind of drugs he peddling?
I don't know. Although I consider myself a successful person and I live well, I don't obviously live as well as this. How do I present to somebody who is already living in a home like this about this without coming across, you know?
Well, one, everyone needs this product. Again, leading with the product, I found a product that I think is very amazing for you. And there's also business opportunity. What I have found through 11 years is money's not everything to people. Time freedom is. And having something fun outside of work. And also I know that people that have a lot of money want more money.
Okay.
And they have influence with people.
Okay.
You know, they say that most millionaires have multiple streams of income, multiple fishing poles in the water. Why not have a net that you just cast out and be able to capture everything you're looking for? So
You truly approach them the exact same way as you would your best friend.
all right, guys, we're going to let everybody roll, and if we'll be around to answer any questions that you have. And online, thanks for staying on.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.